Welcome to another edition of Junkyard Hack. Today we're going to discuss one of the many issues about owning and driving a classic car, antique car, what have you, and some of the problems, issues that pop up along the way. So today, what I did was I repaired the window regulator on the right door. I didn't repair it. I sort of patched it back up, so to speak. But anyway, a lot of times these older cars, the nylon piece, the wheel that rolls in the track of the window regulator will wear down and might pop out of the track, causing your window to slide down. If you're lucky, the window doesn't break. I've been lucky so far because the right window this was the first time it slid down. The left one, the driver's one, has done it numerous times, and it's never broken yet. But in any case, the reason that slides down like that again is because there's a nylon piece inside the door that attaches to an arm that wears out with age. It's brittle and old and what have you. So I say nylon because I think it's what it is in this car. I'm not sure. Other cars could be metal, could be anything, but nevertheless, with age, it wears out. And if you give me a moment as I get down, I will show you what the piece is that I'm talking about here. Okay, I'm gonna roll the window down. Okay. If you look in there, you'll see an arm, bottom of the window, and a small track with a lot of grease slapped all over it. Well, behind that arm, I don't know whether I can get that or not, whether you see that or not, but yeah, it's not even hardly there. Not even there, hardly. There's a little piece that goes in there. Now that should be the width of that whole track, and it should be popped right in there. It shouldn't pop out at all. That's why that's coming out. Anyway, that pops out and the window slides down. So what happened was, that happened to me the other day. So today what I did was I took the panel off, the side panel, which is very easy. Couple screws for the armrest. And the hardest thing was there's a U-shaped, for all intents and purposes, clip that fits behind this door window crank, and it's commonly used in numerous applications. But anyway, you have to push that clip in, and there's a special tool that reaches back there and does that. I have one. I couldn't find it. I was too lazy to look for it, so I used a screwdriver, and after fiddling with it a while, I got it out. So I haven't put it back yet because the clip, that is, because I got to put the panel back and what have you. So that, and the fact that I have to properly repair this by reinstalling the proper wheel that goes behind that arm or piece or whatever, and see if I can find it online. If I can't find it online, I'll have to fabricate it. And that is one of the issues about dealing with driving a classic car. There's a lot of things that you might need, especially if you have a car that, like this Comet, there's not a lot of parts for. The sister car to this for Ford, excuse the angle here, was the Falcon. They make a lot of parts for Falcons, and a lot of parts are interchangeable. Matter of fact, the doors in this year are interchangeable. The body lines are the same. The fenders not so much, the hood not so much, and of course the rear quarter not, well, the bottom part, they both have that teardrop shape, but the top part not so much. Comet has round tail lights, and the Falcon has round tail lights, and the Comet has cat eye tail lights, which leads me to another reason why I love these old cars, because they're unique. Back in the old days, you could always tell what kind of car it was by the taillights or the grill or some idiosyncrasy with them, because they were all unique. Today, cars all look the same. As you can see with the Galaxy, and it's also waiting for parts. The taillights of the Galaxy definitely mark this as a 67. They never use these taillights in any other year but 67. 1968, they had the same shaped taillights, but the middle there was no crosshairs in the middle, and it was broken in the middle by a bar, I believe. 66 was square, 65 was elongated, but they were totally different from this. Body lines were also different, similar but a little bit different. 66 was more square. 65 and 66 were more square. 68, the body line's kind of sort of similar, I believe. But definitely the taillights are all different. You could tell the cars from the taillights. And also the grill. Each of these cars had a different grill. That goes industry-wide, Ford, GM, Chrysler. And if you want to get into a discussion about, wacky changes, Chrysler's the company to do that. In the early 60s, they were awesome. They had some of the wackiest front and rear styling and side body mold. It looked like they put the chrome on with a trowel. And a lot of people didn't like them at the time, but, today, I love it. I love all the gaudy late 50s, early 60s styles. But anyway, I digress. Getting back to driving a classic or antique car. One of the things not one of the things, but many of the things you might have to deal with are little minor idiosyncrasies, like the window, like heating and ventilation systems and wiring and things like that. But in my opinion, if you like working on these things and you think it's fun like I do, it's worth it. Especially when you're driving down the road and something that you fixed, you resurrected, and people are giving you a thumbs up all over. It's just worth it. It's unique, and I love it, so that's why I drive them. Pretty much daily drive this one here. Got good gas mileage. It's got a little teeny anemic 6-cylinder 170 that won't get out of its own way, but it gets great gas mileage. So, it takes regular gas. It doesn't fight me on the ethanol gas or anything like that. It just keeps on running. So, anyway. All right, well, let me let you go with that, and have a great day.